Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Permadeath Next Generation. Today, we're going to be doing some of the finishing touches on our Zephyr Fusion Igniter base. It's really just a Zephyr base. And the only thing Fusion Igniter here is the fungal mold and the cactus flesh. But it is a significant enough amount. So today what I'd like to do is paint and take you on a little tour and add some finishing touches to the village area, build the village area, and we'll see how far we get. I decided to go with these triangles for the roof. That's not their final color. For some reason, the game held on to the color, even though I've left the planet and come back. One of the things that I want to do is I need to move this teleporter, and because I want to put it right in the middle. And I'm going to put these candelabras down there. Be a lot easier to center that if I was actually on center myself. There we go, in the center of those two. For a little bit of, actually it's quite a bit of light. And we're going to color them with something. I think that's the only, oh, red is also white, so the light is white. It's actually quite a bit of light, but this is a large area. Alright, let's do some painting. We're gonna just stay in this menu here. And we'll start with these guys. We're going to go with this blue, and we're going to go with the wood finish. There we go. Did I get the wood finish? Probably not. Let's try it again. And we got the wood finish that time. There we go. And one more. Oops. Now it's blue. That looks pretty nice. That wood grain. That looks pretty good. Now the reason that this square here was gray was because it matched this decking when the landing pad was over there. But we're going to go with that same blue. There we go. There it is. I was being blinded. I don't know. I might leave it there off center. It's kind of interesting. All right. Now the wall color, I have to remember because I don't. I think I did pick a wall color. I might have to go into camera mode to see it though. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Well, I don't want yellow. I think something a little bit more gray. See, how's that gray look? And the lighter gray. We've had this thing with the grays before. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. This is a really bad angle to paint on. But it's much harder with mouse and keyboard to move around. Did I get that one? I think I did. All right. And I didn't accidentally paint any of the landing pads. All right. Now I'm going to have to move. See, normally you would paint as you're building because, especially with a complicated build, not that this is incredibly complicated, but with a complicated build you would want to paint while you're building. But this was built in so many different parts that, you know, wouldn't have been too easy. Oh, did I forget the whole bottom floor? I think I did. I just put in that bottom floor, so forgetting it would have been easy. Just get that edge of that one. I think there's a couple more down there, maybe. Yep. There's that wall color I had chosen. It's a lighter, more teal green. But I think I like this dark gray or charcoal gray better. And let's see here. All the roofs are yellow. Oops. Oh, I don't think I got the texture there. I didn't want to go with a rusted texture because I wanted the building to look newer. Oh boy. I'm having some difficulties getting both texture and color. Nope, that doesn't have the texture. I think I started to say, I don't know if I finished saying it, but you have to move your hand off the mouse, which is what I'm using to paint with, in order to change the texture. Let's just go over there and see. Nope, no texture. There we go. I suppose I could paint everything first and then do the texture. I don't know why it won't hold on to both pieces of information. It's pretty frustrating, though, I gotta be honest. Especially when you accidentally slip off of a building part. Get all the texture on there. Alrighty. Just painting my house. Nothing to see here. Alright. Now we'll go back and do all the textures. Right. It's all yellow now. Let's see here. Except for the floors and the walls. And this bit. Oops. There we go. Oops, I missed one of these. And that bit. There we go. You can see when you use the wood, oh, that's much quieter. It gives it a gold highlight instead of a sort of silver one. Yeah, these guys need paint too. And the whole while, I have to hold down, oops. I have to hold down the control key as well, the whole time. Alright, let's find out where it didn't get texture. I don't know if those got texture or not. Alright, let's go over here and check these. Thought I saw one that didn't have any texture on it. Alright. Okay, let's go down, all the way downstairs and check it out. As you can see, I've got a large refiner. I've moved the teleporter. I've also eliminated that little base that I had. Oh, that needs to be painted as well. There we go. Turn that off. The red floor, I think the red floor is the medical bay, and the yellow floor is the exit to Hobbiton. Geckville, whatever you want to call it. There's still quite a significant amount of white going on. I think I have painted that floor, but I need to put stuff in the huts. So let's take a tour. This is the entrance here, the guard post, and there's some boxes, and there's some computers. That's the yellow floor. And I think the red floor goes to the medic bay. I could be wrong. That might be opposite. Nope, the red floor goes to the military bay. So there's the armor, and there's some military insignia, and some cases with guns in them. Gun cases. We'll just keep going around the circle here. Oh, really? Fungal mold is ripe already. Wow. I didn't think I'd been playing that long. Here's Barracks. Not everybody gets to sleep at the same time, you know. That's enough room for 24 people. Or, yeah, 6 people, 18 people to work here. 6 people can sleep at a time. Somebody can't do math. Did put a little bit of light in here, but it's not very bright. Alrighty. And then we have this room, which is the medical bay. Get a little view of the fungal mold growing over there. And some boxes of supplies and a medicine cabinet and a table for a nurse or a doctor. Just a very clean room, a little heater in case they're sick from exposure. Not much going on there. I'm gonna have to steal some ideas from some people. Alright, here's the scientist's room where he's conducting experiments. He's got a little desk he can do some work on. And oh, I need a plant in that. I think it's too close to the wall though. Put a kind of a sizable plant in there, I think. We'll move it away from the wall. The one thing I learned about when I was decorating all this is you need to get yourself pretty much out of the room to decorate. Alright, let's go over to furniture. I'm not sure which way is the long way here. That was the long way. You can be sure I'll find the long way. There we go. Let's make this smaller. Yeah, and we'll move it away from the wall this time. First, let's see if I've got that kind of straight. I'm not so sure I had the tree for this yet. How much quicksilver do I have? 1,000, that should be enough. Now the question is, oh, I can add texture too. How's that look? Yeah, I like blue better. Alright. So he's got a little table. He needs some knickknacks. A little short on the quicksilver there. I spent all the quicksilver that I made just about on 2 things. I bought fireworks, which I completely forgot about yesterday, or the day before yesterday on the live stream. I was going to shoot off some fireworks. Alright, this is the best room of all, because this is LaFabo's room. Hi, LaFabo. And he's Fabo. He's got all kinds of good stuff in here. Oh, I don't like that orange color. How did it get to be that color? Let's see here. We'll go with that one on there too. Let's see how it looks now. Oh, white is much, much better. And those need to be painted as well. Alright. Those look groovy. And is the gamma weed already grown up too? Oh my gosh. I can't believe. What time is? Oh my god. It's 11:30 in the morning, almost 11:40 a.m. And I got up at 3 or so. Oh, I need to paint those. I like this little place here. I got up about 3 or so, and I noticed that David Enrasilver was playing Cyberpunk 2077. And I thought, you know, he's all by himself. I'm awake. I'll just keep him company. And once you get past the first hour or so of Cyberpunk, it starts to actually be a really interesting game with a pretty cool story. And I told him that too. I've only seen the first hour and a half, maybe, depending on what kind of game style you're playing. Now, Zane is playing on the hardest mode. I don't think that David is, but on the hardest mode, the first couple of hours are like, okay, it's a gangster, game. But then you get past that point, and it really has a great story. I was really surprised. At any rate, I got up, and I was working on this then, and that's why everything's mature. Because it was hours ago. Alright, let's paint these tables. Oops. We'll do that one. And that one. This texturing separately is ridiculous. Although it says it takes texture, I don't see any texture. But I do like that color better. Yeah, that took texture. You can see gold parts on that. That's good. That brings some balance to the room. He's got a lot going on, Fabo does. That's my best room so far. I haven't gotten too terribly far on the rest of the rooms, I guess. I need way more details. And yellow, that's the one that goes out to these guys. Alrighty. So the kinds of things I'm going to do out here, it's going to be full of gardening. Full of gardening. And I think that I will, oops, that's the wrong menu. I think that I might just use, I'm going to use these things and carbon planters, lots of those. And we also have small and large trays. And I wonder if I can get that. Let me move out of my way. Let's see here. I think I might do single trays mixed in with large trays. Like that. And then we can have some planters out here. These get rather large. That's pretty good size. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we can get these mushrooms into these trees. Look at that one. Some of them are just going to go in, and others I can lean out like that. I don't want to overdo it because of the complexity issue. Let's see if I can get that in there. Got to go pretty far down to get that to go in there. What if they're much bigger? They do have a heck of a collision with each other. Oh, actually, I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, that one wants to stick out. Oops. There's no telling where that one went. Ah, that's cool that they're glowing. Make that one a little bit bigger. But yet I don't want to do too many of these because that's a point of complexity right there. But I also have these, which I don't know if I can quite get them in there. I can get them on like that, but they kind of interfere with the tree. But they also get really huge. Really huge. And they can come right up through. That's interesting. I'll have to think about that. This is already growing in the environment. So I have to think about that. And then I'm going to put these all over the place. And the bigger they are, the less I have to use. And I think I told you a couple of times ago that these will also stick in the trees quite well. We can just get it like right in there. That's pretty well bottom lit. I kind of like that. But I need that stem to be sticking in the tree because otherwise it looks like it's just floating in the air. And when the trees don't render, it's going to look like that anyway. Let's, oops. I hit the control key. I'll make it big again. That's pretty cool. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think we can color these some better color than they are. Oops. Oops. Oh yeah, blue's a better color. So I gotta plant all of these. Now I wanna hurry up and get down to the ground where I was gonna put some more village. Let me see if I can find that. There it is right there. You can see how it looks like a flattened area. It's not perfectly flat, but it's okay because it's just clusters of buildings together. Let's see, I have 0 carbon left really quickly. We'll cook some more carbon. And I wish the sun was up. What time is it? Oh, it's about to come up. Okay. So we'll be able to see quite a bit better. So I think the next time that we come back to the base, we'll plant out that area up there. And we're going to put trees down here. But I need to get some trees, more variety of trees. All right. Now let's see here. can have, oops. I'm gonna make sure the roots kind of go into the ground a little bit. And that there's nothing really in there, in the building. Am I at the extent of my build already? Okay. Might be able to do something about a little fire in the middle there. And where was the other area? That's too much of a slope, but there's a little bit of area right here. So there's 6. Oh, my ship's out of range. Do I have any more condensed carbon on me? No? Now we might have to come in, like right here. And let's see here. I want that to be... Can I color that? No. Okay, but I can make it super small. And I can make it square. Change material, change size, change shape. There we go. Oh, I can't use build camera with this. Just build up the ground just a little tiny bit there. I'd have to do some little bit of shaping there. But this is definitely one way that you can do this. Get it pretty far down there. Go. So any of these that have that issue. I like that it's not a perfect little cube too. That's great. That'll work. Oh, I need to get a little bit in there. Not quite how to do that. You can't use the build menu. And it has to be looking at the ground to work. Doesn't really matter what they look like inside, but that's not bad. It's like the ground's just been built up a little bit. Alrighty. We got a lot done. The painting was a huge job, and putting together some ideas for plants. I definitely want to go get a bigger variety of trees, maybe the fruit tree and maybe one other tree possibly. The fruit tree is pretty versatile because you can resize it and recolor it and turn it in different angles, and it looks really good. I want to thank you all so much for coming along, for working on the Zephyr Base. We'll see you tomorrow. We need to buy some frigates and bring in the fleet and try to get some missions and do some exploring and try to just do some chill stuff like that this week, while I'm also working with Lava Lamp on the Christmas build for the UAS Murray Swishmas event. So thank you so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.